Hi, my hair done properly. Now, I've used Peter Lynn kites for a long, long time. Actually, I know Peter Lynn. I was there at the beginning with the sea quads and everything. And I love the kites. The kites are always excellent kites, bulletproof. They last for ages and just the best kites. And just recently, I bought a new model. I bought it second hand, but it was like new. I only used a couple of times. And I flew it, what, three times now? And one time the kite did hit the water a little bit hard, but nothing out of the ordinary. And then when I sort of put it down, I noticed it was like leaking air, and I'm like going, wow, that's strange. So I thought it was actually the valve itself, the screwing, maybe got a bit of sand on it and whatever. And so I checked it today. I thought I'll just check it, clean it all up, pump it up, see it was, and it was still leaking. So I thought I'd just put a little bit of pressure on the Velcro around the valve and see what's going on. And as I put pressure on the valve, it started leaking even more. So that's not good. Anyway, so I did the zipper and I took it out, and I noticed that the latex was just not glued to the actual valve itself. Here's the valve itself, right? And the latex was not glued to the valve whatsoever. Now, I spoke to a friend of mine that is a rep for Peter Lynn, and he was telling me that I was overscrewing it, tightened too tight, and I informed it that it's got Velcro on one side, which is attached to the leading edge. So it's pretty much impossible to tighten it too tight. He disagreed with me, and we had a bit of an argue about that. And it's like you can't over twist it. It's just simple as that. You just can't. No matter how hard you press, you just can't over twist it. And that's a really good thing to do because you can damage the bladder by over twisting it. But these are really good design because you can't do it. But what I did find out is that the glue, the connection between the bladder and the valve was non-existent. Like it just literally peeled off without any resistance, like sitting on top of each other. So the air was being held by basically pressure. So when it hit the water, it bent the latex a little bit and created a little leak. And once the leak started, then that's it. It gets worse. So people are buying these kites, the piddling kites. This is a problem, because it's expensive to to buy a new valve, and it's a bit of a hassle. Now I'm going to try to glue it together and see. Well, I think it will work by just simply gluing it together. But this is a manufacturing problem. This is a problem to do with the manufacturing of the kites. And Peter Lynn, you need to work on this. You can't have your customers. But I can't sell this kite now. Like I cannot sell this product right until this is rectified. Because if a customer comes to me with this problem and I get the attitude I got, it was my fault because I twisted it. That's just wrong. You know what I mean? So product warning with Peter Lynn. Product warning. This is not. This has happened twice because the actual guy that's rep, he's happy to his kite as well, and he was telling me that he twisted too much. And how can you twist too much? He's adamant that he twisted. That's what it broke. He had to replace the whole bladder to get it fixed, which is expensive and it's a big job to do. Now, what I'm worried about, if this is the problem with this bladder, this valve, is the problem with the rest of the valves. Is this kite useless? Will it only last a little while and start leaking all over the place? I hope not. I don't think so. But Peter Lynn, what are you going to do about it?